Welcome back to part 7 of my Kingdom of Jerusalem Let's Play, Medieval 2 Total War Kingdoms, the Crusades campaign. So, picking things up, we left them last time, the start of a new turn. We've got Balian's army to reassemble, and then march alongside Richard the Lionheart to strike fear and destruction into the hearts of the Egyptians who have rallied their forces and are now pushing out towards us. But before we sort out Balian, I'm going to fight this battle with William of Rothwell, because we might have then some additional units from this army to merge up or pull in from Balian's depleted force before we get new troops into him. So let's dive on in and strike. Okay, they have 1,307. We have 1,936. What do they got? Horse archers, Arab cavalry. Yeah, mix. Pretty even mix of melee and missile cavalry there. Some more infantry than we've seen them have in the past. But they're not at full strength, so let's destroy them. In we go.
Muster your courage, men. We march into battle.
As always, thanks for your comments, advice, tactics, and suggestions. Are all greatly appreciated. Do keep them coming. All rise for the glorious general's speech. What encouraging words will be bestowed upon our ears this day. Praise be.
The love of God is 1,000 times stronger than any mortal armor. His wrath against our foes is 1,000 times better than 1,000 arrows. Our faith gives us his aid, and more, it will give us victory. Now, rise, St. George, and look for that victory. Our Egyptian foes should pray to their God, as shortly they will be judged before him. We will send them all to heaven or hell soon enough. Our foot soldiers will play their part in this battle, but this is a fight for horsemen, methinks, as both we and the enemy are well supplied with them. And now all is said. Let's to it, pell-mell, and send our enemies to fry in hell!
Send our enemies to fry in hell indeed. Prepare the torches. Bring up the flames of war.
Units, await my orders.
Right. We've got a pretty rocky start. Looking at this deployment, it's all over the place. We do have this little elevated patch here, where perhaps the sides might disrupt the cavalry charges a little bit, coming towards us, potentially. That is, if they come towards us. We'll keep, I was about to say, we'll keep all three of our cavalry together, but actually I realise we've got these guys, so we'll go 2 and 3. Give us some solid oh, hang on, that is a bit of a better position over here. Ahaha. But can we lure the enemy up here? That is the question. Probably not, because I'm the one doing the attacking, but I do have horse archers this time, so we can try and beat the enemy at their own game. Why have we got flaming shot? You think it's a night battle or something? I mean, okay, fine. He did say fry them in hell and all that, and fires of God, and I don't think you need to take his speech so literally, guys. Right, we'll do 3 and 2 again with these spears. Okay, there. And we'll keep all of these guys to support the spears on this side. Turn the archers around a little bit. Horse archers, we'll keep on skirmish mode. Have you go harass the enemy. Go, and general tucked nicely behind us. Do all this effort to set up nicely. They're going to be well over the other side of the map. Probably not even interested in what we're doing. And immediately, I think our archers can shuffle around a smidge. It would seem. Does give my spearmen, I think, Yeah, better position here. Just trying to find out where they're not going to be locked in the cavalry round. Let's go forward with the horse archers. If we can start harassing them. I don't mind if we take heavy casualties to these guys. They are my mercenaries that I hired. And their sole job here is to skirmish, harass, and ideally draw the enemy to our line, if possible, because they've got some pretty nice high ground on their side of the map as well that they could hold up on. And I don't really fancy having to charge up there, mainly because it'll tire out our own guys. Let's come up over here. Otherwise, they're going to have a sound advantage against us. Let's just see if we can't draw them to our line over here. They've got Bedouin camel ride. Okay, if I can knock them out, that'd be good. We've got the circle and shoot. So we'll circle and shoot. If we could. Come on, guys. Volley, 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 volley. And ideally, spinning around in a circle. There we go. One of you's doing it. Just keeps a continuous volley at the enemy. Oh, do I just need to not give you an attack target? Oh, is it because these guys have been caught here and you're caught between a skirmish? Oh, right, they're going in to attack you. Okay. Fine. Attack him in melee. Have at them. Bring down the camels. It's going to be whoever breaks first. I mean, they're being supported by these guys. But they're evenly doing it right now. Which is annoying, because I kind of hoped it would be minimal casualties with these guys so we could draw more of them to us. Okay, no, we've now broken them. Yeah, if they're just going to sit there, that's going to be what we're going to have to do is march up to this bit and then charge them across this high terrain. So we're just going to see if we can do anything. Circle and shoot. Circle and shoot, guys. That's it. That's the one. Let's put it on 6 times speed, because otherwise I feel like this could be a fairly slow part. Are you guys not going to circle and shoot? There we go. Thank you. Just keep firing. Just keep firing. Yeah, the idea is to create kind of a continuous moving volley. And obviously, the moving target's a harder one to hit than a static one. By the time you come around, you've reloaded, aimed again, loose your shot, rinse and repeat. Although, yeah, they're going to be out of ammo, aren't they? Go. Go for him. Get them, lads. You're exhausted. They instantly break. Really wish this had spurred that main force to charge. Break. I mean, they're certainly moving. I don't know if they're charging towards our main force, though. Or if they're just repositioning on the hill. But yeah, keep chasing them so they are definitely Well and truly gone. 6 times speed it. Please send them just straight down to water. They're going to take that high ground position there. They're going to take the high ground position there. That is incredibly annoying. So I'm going to need to move up towards this force and give up my rather nice position. Go up to them. That's going to be brutal. I'm going to move up over there, but I think I'm going to go here. It's just going to be closer. I think for now we'll just bring all the spearmen to bear together. Bring the cavalry up here. And there. General over here. Charge downhill at them. Get that opening advantage. We've broken a good chunk of their missile cavalry, which is good. Try and throw these guys into the flank just to apply a penalty, and my plan has not worked. At least I don't think so. Am I panicking too early because they're all coming down the hill? Yes. Reform. 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 Go, go, go. Stuck in. They want to clash. We'll give them a clash.
Winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
My cavalry's gone. Oh my days. Throw them all in. Charge. Oh, what a smashing break. Envelop. Crush. Right, they've all broken. Pull the cavalry back. Pull the cavalry back. Quick, 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 quick. It's fine. It's fine. Quick, 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 quick. Archers. Got the cavalry together. Crush them on the open plains, but I think we've done enough damage. They are committed to the assault now. We are the shields of God. We shall hold this ground this day. Already hitting them with our missile troops. They will be forced. Keep pressing the attack. The arch militia is moving up with 0 protection from their cavalry. Go, cavalry, go. Just blowing the horn just for the sake of it. Anyone else ever do that just so they could hear the sound of the horn? As if they were giving orders or commands. Go. Unleash the knights. Get them, lads. Slaughter them. Lionheart, your Scotland campaign is coming through a bit there. Yeah, it's okay.
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain
Let's knock out those missile cavalry.
Victory will be ours.
It's very much the plan. Are they drawing back to reform, or are they just reforming their line ready to push forward in one large surge wave? Yes, that's exactly what they were planning to do. Tuck the cavalry back into the flanks. Draw these guys in close enough to my line to be able to fire on them. They're constantly changing up their formation, sending their skirmishers forward again. But the rest of the army is closer this time. Their archers are broken. Different angle of attack. This high ground was worth it. 40% of our foe already dead. Minimal effect from their missile troops. Yeah, they pull back now. They don't have the missile troops. We've got to draw them into us. They're slowly shuffling on over. Will this be the final push? They don't have any missile troops left. They've got these guys here. They're going to run out of ammo, surely, in the not too distant future. Their archers are well and truly gone. If not, I've got to position my cavalry round behind them to draw them out and slam into them. But I'd rather avoid doing that if I can, just because their heavy cavalry is still fairly potent. Go. Nice. Finally got them.
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
Catch them on each flank.
Only half the enemy force remains.
There we go. Full break across the centre. In we go. Oh no, my knights broke. That bodyguard is strong. We should rally. Mercenary Crusader Knights. Taking a big old hit. Get them, lads. There we go. Boom, he's down. Nice. Let me get some heals down to 15%. I'll be happy. That seems to be like my go-to amount, to be fair. If I can hit that, I'm a happy bunny. Got 92%, so they've definitely gone. That's a wipe on the army. I mean, the main thing for losses here that makes this army weaker and would need some replenishment would be just the cavalry, to be honest. I mean, it wasn't at full strength anyway before we added in the mercenaries, so there is that. I mean, we can't keep this army just pushing on its own, but it can try and... We need to spend a turn or two slowly advancing, keeping our armies together, Richard the Lionheart and Balian, and just seeing where those Egyptian armies are drawn into, and then we can counter them, strike them in the open field. We ideally want to strike them far away from their own settlement so they can't easily replenish or retreat back to them, and then we need to pounce on that initiative once we crush their armies in the field and just press the attack. And offer no mercy. I mean, I don't really want these guys coming back, but I will try ransoming them.
Glory, honor,
nice. Right, so here I've got to be mindful of the Crown Prince. I mean, I could go in and hit this army, but then I'll be caught and overextended. I could plonk down a fort, but I don't really want to do that just here.
My lord. Hail my king.
I mean, some of my cavalry did get replenished. Actually, these guys came back fairly nicely. Those two are going to get merged there. You guys are going to get merged there. And then we've got a reasonable force still. I honestly think I'm just going to pretty much keep this army exactly where it is.
Even if they do not deserve it, sire. Hail my king.
Richard the Lionheart is ready to go.
I will not waste words.
Got to make sure these two can't link on up towards him. I don't mind facing this one.
Yalla, my sultan wishes you dead. There will be Sibni Lawadi. I will not waste words on you.
Ideally, I'd like to drive them to the bridge.
I will not waste words. Sibni Lawadi, infidel.
It's how far we can move Balian right now. Right. I was going to take this unit out.
Yes.
Pop that unit of archers in. This cavalry here, I was going to send it back to be retrained. The spears and squires of Tripoli. Okay, it looks like we could probably assemble around these trees here.
With honor, sire.
Someone said try sending this unit back to Tyre, because you might be able to fully replenish it there, or some of the Templar cavalry, potentially.
My lord, by your command. Sire.
Let's see. No, none of it could be retrained. If we've got the building there, which is fine. We can send them all back. I mean, we could utilize some of the Templar cavalry.
Yes, sire.
Marshal of the Templars, Comfrey Knights. I mean, when can we get the Knight Stables? Here we go. Oh, Master Sergeant. No, so we need to get that and the next tier up. Let's get the Knight Stables in there. Yeah, you're gonna go out here and plop loads of watchtowers.
Yes, my liege.
So I can see anyone coming.
Yes, my liege.
You can.
This tower will keep vigil over the land.
I want to be able to see what's going on. We also wanted to bring down a load of these guys, so we're going to merge up loads of them. I'd like to get King Baldwin out with an army when I can. What have we got? Okay, right, you need these and these. In you go. There was also these guys we were going to send on over, so Balian isn't quite at full strength. So Richard the Lionheart we will have alongside him. Now, in terms of naval invasion, one of you would say, like, yep, it could be good to really break Egypt, but also there is quite the risk of potentially running into an enemy navy, getting sunk and losing your army, although we can see Alexandria is pretty weak and open for an attack. But right now, I feel like we need our armies concentrated together to be able to shatter on through. But I don't think it'll be with Richard or Balian, but we might be able to send another army that way. I just definitely wouldn't be doing it without a massive navy, because the last thing we want to do is lose a good general. Anyway, got Balian over there. Those extra troops coming in. We need knights. Well, I mean, we've got mounted sergeants, and we've got Knights of Jerusalem. We've got another one of those coming on in, which nearly gets us to a full stack force. Got the Axemen. So we've still got room for stuff. We are getting that ballista maker in there. I mean, probably some more spears. Knights of Jerusalem never go amiss. Get some more Frankish Axemen then gone. Send you guys back to Jerusalem. Although we can't actually recruit them there, so you're going to have to go to Arsuf. And then we can start retraining you guys in the next few turns. I know we're recruiting more anyway. Oh, there we go. More knights straight on in. Archers. Send them to Ascalon. But actually, from here, send you back. Send you out. Tell you what, we put another one of those, and we've got 3 of those, and 3 axemen. If I bring another axeman in, and then like another. Yeah, that'll do. Lovely. Right, he's pretty much good to go next turn. Nice. I want to do some economic investment where I can as well. Careful with all of our assassins. Let's try and take out this captain. It's snicking time.
You have a target in mind, my king. Today is a particularly good
He missed,
day to die.
but he's alive still, so good old Sparkles, the assassin. Am I blocking them by having an agent on the bridge? I can't remember. I don't want to purposely block them because I kind of dislike exploiting it like that. Just going to move my spy up here, because I should still be able to see Cairo, but I can see Tanta as well. Got my priests over here. You guys were saying I should try and get a theologians guild at Jerusalem. I don't know if I can get one alongside the chapter house, but let's see. Because we've already got the cathedral there, and also recruiting more priests from here should be the aim, because they'll come out as bishops. Automatically, we should upgrade Jerusalem when we can as well. Do we have a mission going? Ah, yeah. We're slowly but surely sieging that down. Yeah, I'm just going to leave you exactly...
Despite being an infidel, I respect you in battle. Even if
No, you know what? I'm actually going to go up here to try and draw them purposely this way. We can strike them down. I don't necessarily have all 3 armies together, like one to strike through for the southern bridge, and the other ones go over the top. To the Nile Delta. Potentially is also part of the goal, but we'll see. 80% here. I feel like that's pretty good. I don't feel like we need all of them. 85. Okay, I think we could probably move 1 or 2. Well, actually, move my bishops ahead. Move 1 priest over here.
In God's servant.
Right, Tripoli. Yeah, Tripoli can be the bastion in the north for now. The unique knights of, for the time being. And here, what do we need to make Damascus happy? I'd like to send... I mean, what I'd like to do is leave these guys behind, if we can. That is enough. I mean, obviously, we'll have your lord back in soon, your crusader. And then here, we just do a load of merging. So we're ready to go.
Orders. Sire.
Right, that's at 75, so we'll leave the 75 behind. Those guys haven't taken too much damage, that's fine. Archers, we've got loads of them already in the south, so we'll leave them behind here. Rest of you guys, I will disband those knights. Let's also send the Comfrey Knights and Marshal of the Templars, and we'll leave the Knights Templar... No, you know what? Full strength and nearly full strength. Ah, now you're upset. Okay. What we'll do, I think Tripoli can probably do without that unit of cavalry. Yes, it can. Nice. That's a reasonable force coming down, which Baldwin could then lead. And we've utilised most of our own troops, so we don't have to recruit too many more of our own. We need to see off that fleet from here if we can. We will need some more ships. I mean, we can get some mercenary ones as well. Okay, we got all the priests.
Yes,
I think it's like a priest retreat. Anyway, let's end the turn. No. Fourth Crusade called. Venice has been selected. Transport the Crusading army across the seas for Venice. This is both an honour and a fine way to make a pretty penny. Can't see anything going wrong with that. Nope, 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 nope. Right, where have they marched to? Okay, this army with the Crown Prince has gone deep into our territory. Yes, I would love to get you in there, but I don't know if this army strong enough to shatter the rest of the forces. Potentially. It could be a tough fight. But I feel like we've got to go for it. Richard the Lionheart can dive on in here, and Balian will have to push with him to deal with that one, I think. What are you waiting for? I can give you knights, which should probably still allow you to move most of it. What I was going to throw in here was more axemen, but we can do without that for now if it means more cavalry into Ascalon. Get the blacksmith in there because that's always good to have. Ballista, yes please. I can't get another priest because we're at our agent limit.
God's servant.
My lord.
Templars are here.
We can go no further. Hail, my king.
So if we jump on out, that is a loss to the growth of Jerusalem. But having the king on the field is also pretty good.
Hail, my king.
How many turns we got left there? Like 3, 4? Yeah. I will wait for them to tally out because if Guy takes too much of a hit in the siege, then we're scuppered. We don't have any other forces capable nearby.
Hail, my king. With honor, sire. Yes,
You're on a merry march, aren't you, mate? Bring you down.
Yes, my liege. This tower will keep vigil over the lands. We shall continue orders.
Yes, that's not going to work, is it? Retraining him. So I'm going to bring Constable of Jerusalem back to Jerusalem. That's fine. For the time being. That's Richard the Lionheart and his army. Well, I think we better see Richard in action. How many of his troops do we then lose? So yeah, Richard goes in there. Balian can... Balian can't quite. Balian can go and hit this army. So Richard could go and hit this one. If we do that, they do have another force here, but we'd be strong enough to deal with that. Any others that get thrown towards us. That should break Egypt's strength. And then the big question is, can William overcome the Crown Prince in the south? Have I got an assassin or anyone nearby? Well, I'd actually like is a spy to be able to reveal more of what he's got in his army. If I just move my priest nearby, will that a chance to see? Okay, mainly more infantry than missile cavalry, so we might stand a chance. I think it'll be pretty hefty casualties though, but I think we will try that. But I think we'll have one final battle today, which will be unleashing Richard the Lionheart into Captain Fahim. And he's fled. And I bet I now can't reach. No. Nuts! So Richard the Lionheart now has 2 armies to face. They will certainly come and hit him with their full strength. I've been ad there. Absolutely ad. So it's Balian attacking this army is what we're actually going to see.
Hail my king!
Need someone removed, sir.
He's in the bucket. Stealth kill. Oh, it was Captain Sad. Oh. Trait decrease. Oh, yeah. Little bit because of all the assassinos that we're using. Oh. Wow, we've killed off all his chivalry. Oh, but he has quite a bit of dread because of the Seal of Solomon. Ugh. Mixes with killers. Yeah.
Hail my king!
It's alright, Richard's pretty chivalrous.
Hail
Balian.
my king!
Strike.
As you command, my liege.
Lot of missile cavalry. Yup. In we go.
Glory to your name, sire! We attack! I've heard men speak well of me because I do not throw lives away needlessly, and I gain victory for those who follow me. I will not use false modesty and deny these things. Indeed, I say proudly that they are true. I will give you victory, if you have the guts to fight like devils when I ask it. Our foes today are masters of falsehood and trickery. These Egyptians doubtless have plans to win the day, but they are fools to believe that they can prevail against brave men. I see the foe dare not fight us man to man, but must rely on a woman's stratagem of throwing things at us. And remember, my enemies know that I am a brave man by repute, and I do not willingly keep company with poltroons. You are all picked brave men here, and the enemy know this. Your bravery already unmans them. Let's do the rest and finish them!
You are the chosen men of God.
Units, await my orders.
We could use this building to anchor our left flank rather nicely. In fact, it's in our deployment. So I'm going to make full use of it. Thank you. Ah, nuts. I wasn't able to bring in that other unit yet. So we've got, yep. One spear unit. Still heavily depleted. That's fine. Spearmen straight in the front. Good distance forward. Some in here, but I'm going to have them covered by cavalry. Not a lot, though. The bulk of my cavalry is going to sit here. The light cavalry should be enough to screen and defend these guys, long enough for whatever we need to do. Ah, we're over there. Good to see my positioning is totally on point. Okay, what we're going to do then. Pull everybody back. Into into the shadow and shelter of this building if we can. Still not going to do much for us against the enemy. Unless I try and obliterate them first. Oh, we're going to have to go to them. We cannot sit back. We must strike. Let's overwhelm their right flank if we can with cavalry first of all. Yeah, we don't want to advance directly to them. Try and cut them off from the rest of their army if we can, without drawing the rest of their army in. Now, we lose too many. Oh my days! Melted us there. Oh, they came for us anyway. Chase them down. Half expecting them to hit us from behind with all their heavy cav. They cannot flee. Whoa, what's happening to this unit?
Our men are winning the battle. If we
Getting hit by the
continue
archers?
we will
Yes.
smash the enemy.
That's just archer militia. That one's broken. How are we doing over here? Yeah, we got them broken and driven off the map. Good. Go off the next ones. Good thing Knights Jerusalem we can, for now, fairly easily retrain and replace. Yeah, they've gone. Nope. There we go. Push them over the line. Reform. We've got archers coming at us. Nice.
The enemy general flees like the coward he is. Press onward and break
Lovely.
the spirit of his army.
Keep you guys up here in case these guys come back.
Our men have captured
Nice.
the enemy general. Guard him well and make it so he can see us defeat the rest of his army.
Pull it back. Ah, you're going to be caught here. Keep him at bay. The only thing I can try and offer is to pull my cavalry up here behind the enemy and then get ready to charge them, but we're all very tired. Yeah, broken. They're going for us here. Instant break on them. Cut off their path of reinforcement. And escape. Nice.
Our men are winning the battle.
That's good.
If we continue like this, we
Pull
will
them back over there. I know they're tired, but there's nothing we can do to change how tired they are right now. Peel off a unit to see them off. Meanwhile, our army has come. And it stands ready on the sands. Advance. Drive their cavalry away. This one's trapped. Once we've got them... I mean, we've completely disrupted their formation from behind. But once we clear this little section, we should just be able to charge into them at will.
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will
These guys
be
coming in
ours.
a wedge is potentially trouble. Unless I can get my cavalry round. Flanks. Envelop and crush their morale. That's the key. Like dogpile in there. They've sent their archers forward. Go. Our knights, as always, that take the heaviest beating. But they are doing God's work.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
And getting glorious results for it. Go.
The battle is very much in our
Kill
favour.
every last one of them.
Victory will be ours.
They're seeking to withdraw off the map. No mercy. No escape.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Just need to break this unit down here. Then we're laughing.
The enemy army flees the field. Pursue and run them down.
Total carnage. This was a great victory. Well done, Balian. Defender of the faith. Chosen champion of Jerusalem. Once again, you triumph. Once again, you remain undefeated.
All of Christendom will be awed by the victory we have won
Glorious.
here today.
195 lost. Got some heals on the Knights of Jerusalem as well. Most kills. The rest of them, like, was it just massive amounts of prisoners? What? Oh yeah, with huge numbers caught. Yeah, barely any of them actually, like, killed. 75 kills, highest number by the Knights of Jerusalem there. Oh, well, Knights of Jerusalem captured 431 of them, that's why. Wow.
Noble and wise.
I'll ransom, but they're going to reject it.
God's will, we have triumphed.
I can march Richard straight into them both, but then Balian will not be able to reinforce, so we'll pop him right next to Richard, and we'll keep Richard there. And then, yeah, we'll see what happens next turn, but we'll be able to handle those two forces with these two together. We will open next episode striking the Crown Prince with our army led by William of Rothwell. So until then, I hope you guys have enjoyed the next one. Take care, and ciao for now.